Hi, welcome to Pete's Kitchen, helping preachers preach better. And what I've got for you today is just a quick little thing that I've learnt from, I think this came from David Cook originally, who is the principal of SMBC, but it's called the impossible application. Now you might be sitting there going, whoa, impossible application? What are you asking? Are you asking our people to do something that is impossible? That is that we raise the bar of godliness so high that they're trying to jump over and they can't quite get that? Actually, no, that's not what this is about. What this is about is actually understanding that if you hold particular understandings of the Bible, there are other things that you cannot hold. Jesus was very good at this. One of the key ones that he raised was you cannot serve both God and money. Right? It's an impossible application. You cannot be both someone who serves money and also serves God. You've actually got to choose between one or the other. That's really what the impossible application is all about. We see it in all sorts of other ways. For example, if you believe that Jesus is the only way of salvation, then you cannot believe that there are other ways of salvation as well. That's an impossible application. There are other places where we see this as well. For example, if you understand that certain things are sin, then there is no way that we can actually glory in them or continue in them or be happy to continue in them, because that's impossible to understand that if we recognize that these things are actually sin. They're impossible applications. Now, I think this is actually a really important thing that we need to preach and we need to apply as we preach, because our society tends to be a little bit smorgasbord. That is, they'll pick something over here and something over here, and then, that's all okay, and we can kind of put it together. But the Bible actually forces us to go, no, there are certain things that if we hold here, we cannot hold over here. They're just impossible to do. And we need to actually point this out to our people to say, there are impossible applications. If you hold a Christian worldview, if you hold a view where you are following Jesus as your Lord, you cannot continue in a particular path. You cannot hold particular ideas. They're just impossible applications. And I don't think our people actually naturally do this. Perhaps 20, 40, 50 years ago, people would actually integrate their understanding, go, oh, well, if I hold this, I can't hold that. These days, we just don't do that. And so as preachers, we actually need to introduce our people to that idea. So I want to encourage you, next time that you're preaching, think about what the application is and see if there is actually something where you can actually hold an impossible application, where you need to say, you know what, if you hold this idea, you cannot hold these ideas. And I think that'll actually make your preaching a little bit sharper. It'll help the application of the passage come out a little more clearly, so that people can say, okay, well, if I do this, I can't actually do that as well. So I want to encourage you to look for the impossible application. Like I said before, if you've got any questions, comments, things that you want us to chase up on, people you want us to interview, make sure you put them in the comment section. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. But continue to keep preaching well, and looking forward to seeing you in the next episode. See ya.